Hello and welcome to my English channel. In this video today, we are going to learn conditional sentences. What are conditional sentences? How we should learn conditional sentences. How we should speak, how we should write correct conditional sentences. If you watch this video till the end, you will learn conditional sentences. This is another example of conditional sentences. Let's get started and start learning conditional sentences. Conditional sentences tell us that something will take place if a certain condition is fulfilled. Conditional sentences tell us that something will happen, something will take place if a certain condition is fulfilled. For example, if you come early, you will get fruits. You have to fulfill a condition in order to get fruits. So conditional sentences are like that. There are three types. Conditional sentences type 1. We are discussing only type 1 in this video. If you want to learn conditional sentences, you must know about clauses. If you want to know about clauses, you must know about subject and predicate. Let us begin from that basic. Let us learn what is subject, what is predicate. There must be a subject and a predicate in a sentence. Otherwise, we can't have a sentence. Sometimes the subject is understood. That's the reason why we will have only predicate. For example, sit down, get out. Here, it is understood that you sit down, you get out. We can have, by and large, there has to be a subject and a predicate in a sentence. Knowing subject and predicate in a sentence will help you to understand a clause. Let me read these 5 sentences to you. Ravi goes to school. Cow eats grass. This mobile is an expensive one. Mysore is a beautiful city. Happiness is the key to success. He is the key to success. To is missing. When we read all these sentences, what have we observed? You must have observed. When we speak about a person, we speak about an animal, or we speak about a thing, or we speak about a place. This is called subject. Ravi goes to school. Ravi is a subject. He is a person. Cow eats grass. Cow is an animal. Mysore is a beautiful city. It is a place. This mobile is an expensive one. This is a thing. Happiness is the key to success. Happiness is a thing. Here, one more thing about a thing. There are 2 types. One is an abstract thing, another is a concrete. Concrete in the sense, a thing which has a volume and mass. A thing which you can see, touch, chair, mobile phone, pen, pencil, whatever. You can touch, you can see. So it is a concrete thing. Happiness is abstract. You can't see, but you can only feel. So there are 2 types of things: anger, jealous, happiness, sadness. You can see a sad man or a woman. but you can't see sadness. So, subject is something about which we speak, which we speak about. We speak about Ravi, a person. We speak about a cow, an animal. We speak about Mysore, a place. We speak about mobile, a thing. We speak about happiness, a thing. So, I hope what is subject and this is clear. Predicate. The next thing we need to know is predicate. The same sentences are taken once again to clarify this. But the predicate part is underlined. Ravi goes to school. Here, goes to school is a predicate. Cow eats grass. Eats grass is a predicate. This mobile is an expensive one. Is an expensive one is a predicate. Mysore is a beautiful city. Is a beautiful city is predicate. Is the key to success is predicate. So, a place about which we speak or a person about which we speak is a subject. Then what is predicate? What we speak about the subject is a predicate. Ravi goes to school. We talk about his going to school. So what we speak about the subject is a predicate. Cow eats grass. Eats grass. We talk about cow. What we speak about the subject. So that is predicate. I hope this much is clear. So let us learn a clause. What are clauses? There are many types, but in this video, just to learn conditional sentences type 1, we will focus on if clause. Whatever, first we must learn what is a clause. Look at the sentence here. If they play well, they will win. If they play well does not have independent existence in the sense it cannot make sense completely on its own. But take up the second part of the sentence, they will win is an independent one. Here, this sentence or two parts of these sentences have clauses. But one is independent, another is dependent. We will learn about that soon. Clause, a group of words which forms a part of a sentence. A part of a sentence. If you take the sentence above, if they play well, they will win. The part of the sentence is, if they play well. This is if clause. What is it? A group of words which form a part of a sentence, but is not the sentence itself completely, but a part of the sentence, and contains a subject and predicate. It contains a subject and predicate. How does it mean? They play well. Remove if. Only read they play well. So they is a subject, play well is predicate. But if is there, so it is if clause, it cannot have complete meaning on its own. So there are two kinds of clauses we must learn. We must know principal clause, or it is called main clause, or independent clause. A clause which makes complete sense independently is a principal clause. In the above sentence, they will win is a principal clause. Remove if they play and take up only they will win, it is complete in itself. It makes sense. So it's a sentence. This is principal clause. Subordinate clause is here in this sentence, if clause we discussed, if they play well. This is subordinate clause. Why? Because a clause that depends upon some other clause for its meaning. It depends upon they will win here in this sentence. If they play, what? If you end the sentence to that itself is incomplete and doesn't make any sense. So if they play is dependent upon another part of the sentence or another clause in a sentence, that is here in the above sentence, they will win. So I made myself clear, I believe. Subject, predicate, and a clause. So there may be one subject and one predicate. There may be more than one subject and more than one predicate in a sentence. So with this knowledge, we will have to learn conditional sentences. Type 1, we are focusing only on type 1 in this video. Open conditional sentences or type 1. Here there is a simple rule. If clause is in a simple present, main clause should be in a simple future. Let us take these examples. If you take medicines, you will get cured. Quickly go back to the first slide here. What are conditional sentences? Conditional sentences tell us that something will take place if a certain condition is fulfilled. Okay? So if you take medicines, is a condition. It may be fulfilled, may not be fulfilled, doesn't matter. If you take medicines, you will get cured. You will get cured is an independent sentence or a clause. This is a principal clause. The subordinate clause in the sentence, if you take medicines, is in a simple present. So the independent clause should be, or principal clause or main clause should be simple future. You can put it other way around, that we will discuss. If you beat me, I will kick you. If she sings well, she will get the first prize. If I teach her, she will pass the exam. If you tell the truth, I will save you. So keep this in your mind as a simple rule. If clause, suppose if clause is in simple present, main clause should be in simple future. That is subject plus will plus main verb. You plus will plus kick. I plus will plus kick, main verb of the verb form, main verb. So type 1 sentences, what you should do in order to learn, enhance or improve your spoken and written English, you have to make about 50 sentences like this at a stretch. If you take medicines, you will get cured. You have to make sentences like this. You have to make about 50 sentences. By the time you complete 50 sentences, you will get thorough in conditional sentences of type 1. Let us do some exercises to check our understanding, whatever we learned so far. I'll give you a pause to complete. You can do it on your own, and I will read out with the answer. If you come late, I will be very angry. If we do not see each other tomorrow, that is a short form of tomorrow in the SMS language, there is a mistake. If we do not meet is also missing here. If we do not meet each other tomorrow, we will meet each other next week. Meet, the main verb is missing. If we do not see, see is there. So I read it, meet. Let us have this correction. If we do not see each other tomorrow, we see each other the next week. If you wait here, what is the answer? If we wait here, we will miss the bus. I will clean the room. I said you can put it the other way around. You can bring the clause here and there. You can make it that way. I will clean the room if you paint the wall. I will clean the room if you paint the wall. So I hope you got some idea about the conditional sentence of type 1. Make about 50 to 100 sentences on your own. That will help you to understand, that will help you to master, or that will help you to be fluent in speaking English. Or you can write correct English, because there is a tense sequence here that one must remember. If clause and a main clause, what should be the tense sequence? If you change the tense sequence, either in the main clause or in a subordinate clause, that will not be a perfect conditional sentence. So it should always have, or it should be in a sequence with the tenses. For more videos or conditional sentences type 2, you can wait for the next episode. See you.